And hi everyone, this is Brass Herald, joined by...
Orv, hey everybody.
We are playing... You know what, why don't you just say the name of it?
Call of Juarez.
I cannot pronounce that name.
I can't either.
You got it right, though.
Has been passed from one generation to the next since the time of
So this is our little... kinda story.
ransom from Montezuma, held hostage by the Spanish in the great Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan. The treasure disappeared soon after the sacking of the city. Some believe it's buried near the border town of Juarez. The legend relates that the Aztec sun god put a curse on that treasure. All who seek it will find only madness and their own perdition. This avaricious madness has come to be known as the Call of Juarez.
Woo!
Okay, so speaking of pronunciation, can you pronounce the ancient capital city of Mexico for me?
No. Montezuma.
Wow. You're a terrible person.
I'm a history major, and
the first portion of this video is going to be a lot of callbacks to this portion of the video that we've already recorded, because Brass fucked up with the audio.
Yes, I did.
But as I was saying, I live in El Paso, which is more or less the same city as Juarez. It's just across the border in Texas. And I've lived there the majority of my life, and I don't speak a word of Spanish. So...
Damn Texans.
Look, I don't live here by choice. Nuke it from orbit if I could.
Well, is there a town named Hope? Just out of curiosity.
I know there was.
Okay, so that's at least true.
And there probably still is. I don't know if it's like one of those smaller, like 200, 300 person towns that is up in the sort of northwest area of Texas that's full of all these weird places, like Silverstone and things like that. But it's you know, this time period they came up with all kinds of weird names for cities.
Yep.
I mean, nearby New Mexico, there's a fairly famous series of caves, like, I don't know, 7th or 8th in the world or something, that is in a town called Carlsbad. And why would you ever name a town that?
Yeah.
Good place to practice some shooting.
I think I just realized watching it again that if that hadn't been a cutscene when you had fallen off that ledge, you would have died. Yeah, and now you die anyway.
So yeah, first challenge, hard first challenge. Also, and I forgot to do this twice in a row now, there's required reading for this if you want to know the story.
You really don't. Like, read it. Don't read it for the story. Read it for the really, like, weirdly good and stylized drawings that come with it.
Yeah, they have 2 or 3 that are just the drawings, which is kind of the best that they do. Like, that's probably the best part of this game, the loading screen's drawings.
Yeah, the second loading screen for the second level has one of the characters that we'll be introduced to in a little bit, just sort of, I guess, praying, and he looks so angry. It's great.
He is the man.
Yeah, he's pretty much the only reason to play this game.
Basically, he is this game's saving grace. I might just write in the OP, hey, just so you don't leave during the first level, there's this guy coming up called Reverend Ray, he's fucking awesome.
He's so much the good part of this game that the entire second game is based around him.
Yeah, basically they took him and they said, well, we need to make a replacement for Billy Candle that doesn't fucking suck, and they made his brother.
So they made Billy Candle's father and went back in time.
His stepfather, thank you.
His stepfather, yeah, sorry.
His father is in the next game, though. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, well.
What the heck are you doing? This is private property. Okay, easy.
Don't you just love that their heads are nowhere near round? They're like pointed at the top.
They're nowhere near round, and they're nowhere connected to their spine.
Just in general, like, this is supposed to be impressive because it has DirectX 10. It's like the first game with DirectX 10, and I don't see a difference between this and any other game I played in 2005.
6.
Well, I'm saying 2005. It's a year earlier.
Well, okay, fair enough.
I don't remember the games I played in 2006. Maybe Mass Effect?
Was Mass Effect 06? I think it was. That didn't look very good either, comparatively.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I went back and played that in a few days to gen up another save file for Mass Effect 3 because I had lost mine. And I think I've already mentioned it in the Conviction LP that I don't want to talk about that fucking game. Like, I'm not furiously enraged like most of the internet is. But it's just disappointing.
You mentioned that in the day that we fucking sucked, so no one heard it.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, Mass Effect 3, disappointing. That's all I have to say on that.
I have not played through most of it. I kind of started and then went back to classes after that weekend, so...
Yeah.
I'll get to it eventually, probably over the summer, just to close out the damn series.
Oh, as I mentioned last time, this hiding in bush mechanics, as far as I understand it, the Chrome engine doesn't actually, like, turn off AI exactly, like other games do, or that doesn't shield you from AI. It literally removes your character from the game, as an existing, entity, because the AI can see you through bushes if it's not.
Yeah, I think that's...
Because the Chrome engine is horrible.
I think that's basically what I was talking about before. Sometimes you'll be in bushes and they won't actually use it like that. Also, look at Billy's... His left hand... His left hand looks like a fucking diseased thing. He looks like a leopard.
Kind of, yeah.
Also, here you get to see my awesome shooting. You can't even see the bottles in this video. And that's not just this video, by the way. You can barely see it in the game as well.
I didn't think about it, but why would you have a box with a gun in it on the roof of your house?
Oh, that was what I was gonna say before and just never got to it, because I was complaining about these by the time I remembered it.
Yeah.
That was a secret. I'm not getting all of them because they fucking suck in this game. I don't know if they're in-jokes, but there's a Chuck Norris joke later on that I get during the LP, and I will probably curse profusely when we get it, because
the second secret that he gets here in town in a second. Look at that animation. Oh, just chicken bone dog. But the second secret that he gets, to my understanding, is a self-inserted developer.
Oh, they're all developers. Like, if you read them, they're in-jokes about the developers, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
In particular, I hope to avoid. Tim Powell.
I don't really care about this enough to not talk over it. You
Well,
guys can read it.
You should let them hear his voice for a moment.
Oh, right.
Meanest peckerhead you ever seen. Then there's the biggest bastard of them all, my stepfather's brother, Reverend Ray. The most self-righteous son of a bitch who ever picked up a Bible.
Reverend Ray is the most awesome son of a bitch who ever picked up a Bible.
Well, like, you won't see this until we play the second game, but his reasons for picking up a Bible are questionable.
Oh, you hear it at the end of this game, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, like... I think it's level 15 or so, he actually basically says the story. Well, you'll read about it because it's during a loading screen like every other plot development in this game. Oh, let me explain, because this part, I'm about to give away the gun. This guy hates us, we're giving him the gun. That's this cutscene. But let me explain why you're not hearing the loading screens and instead you're reading them. The way this game works is every loading screen actually shuts down the game at the end and then reloads the next part. I don't
see
understand
my
what
mom.
coding this is. It's fucking retarded. But it Fraps basically running causes it to crash because of that.
I should buy like I think the names of the games are like Chrome Spec Ops or something, and see if they did that in all their old games, because it doesn't do it in Bound in Blood.
Oh no. 'Cause
And I don't know what engine the cartel uses, but it doesn't do it in that.
I don't know. I haven't even opened that box.
But yeah, Chrome is their proprietary engine, and it's like Bound in Blood doesn't look too bad.
Already on my ass.
Yeah, maybe it's just this game on
I
Steam.
gotta get myself a gun.
I don't know.
No, this is Chrome 3, whereas Bound in Blood is Chrome 4.
Okay, so it might be Chrome 3 that's the issue. I
Yeah.
have no clue. And you see the objectives, they're fairly fucking useless. Oh, here's the second one. He doesn't even have a picture.
No. By creating the Chrome engine, that's really a dubious achievement.
Oh, yeah, I took a screenshot. I'm sure it's somewhere in the OP already. I don't know. I haven't made it yet for reals, but it will be.
I like
You want to see me plan it already?
that the Undertaker's the only guy that's only remotely nice to you, even when he's measuring you for a coffin.
I also like that this is... I see it basically as an excuse to not make two different heights, where they say, oh, you're as tall as Reverend Ray. Oh, I just spoiled something. Reverend Ray is the other playable character.
Yeah, well,
Oh, and here we're gonna see, there is an explanation for this. I don't know if I said it. But look at that guy, and this guy. They're the same person. You can't fool me.
guy with an eye patch is pretty cool though.
Well, Billy Candle, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
And of course we have
She keeps a gun in her drawers.
prostitution.
Tested you, Billy.
I feel like the choker around her neck is hiding some like horrible modeling or texturing defect. Like the way this game is built, I just every time something has some kind of like concealing clothing or piece of architecture, I just feel like someone fucked up and didn't care.
You might have just heard a crash. I dropped my microphone.
Nice.
I am great
So
at
far,
this.
so good.
You're the best.
Don't see no sign of all that beef.
I'm not even gonna cut that out. Screw it. And
Hey, I'm not the one that's gonna pay $10. Looks like I am the one that's gonna make that joke every LP though.
What the hell are you
Yep.
looking at?
I'll reference Zelda every LP.
Uh-oh.
You make that joke.
Speak. Where you think you're going, boy? Hope you don't think
Racism.
you're getting lucky.
Oh, because this is something awful, and this is a game in the South, I have to make the reference. It's diabetes.
Or you want a piece of Susie you got. Hey,
That's it, I'm out.
Did...
No, I'm
I'm not sure if you're serious or not.
I do hate you a little for that, but
That's the only time I'll do it. Like, this whole damn cast is supposed to be Southern.
yeah.
And again, I'm carrying around the chair for a couple of minutes here.
I like how as a result of the as a result of the cinematic, it ended up landing on its feet.
Yep. I had no reason to carry it around either.
No, but
Busted, huh? Should've
it's
known.
like there was a right before Skyrim came out, someone got it early because of some store or another. And the dead guy that you find in the first chamber, if you go with the storm cloaks, you take the armor and the axe off his body.
Yeah.
He carried that guy with him through the whole tutorial.
Oh god.
can't you see there's no way?
Yeah, in level 3 you see just how bad the physics engine can be.
Yeah.
This This whip will do just
See?
fine.
See, this time there were no gunfights.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're ever supposed to find that most of the time. It's just out of the way.
Well, they show it to you.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, if you go back a couple of seconds, they were like, that
Oh,
whip
okay.
will do.
I didn't notice. I'm sure this will accomplish everything they've ever wanted. I'm surprised they didn't include some horrible breakage system for the chairs if you whip them.
Not if you whip them, but they do break, by the way.
Yeah.
I think you'll see that in level 3.
Hi, Susie.
Right here. I'll be back in a minute.
The way they have her choker on, going back to that for a little bit, it kind of looks like it's tying her neck to her head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Where the hell's that Darren?
So now we're searching for the worst fucking weapon in the game. And why is this not moving? Oh, that was the save screen.
Yeah.
Like, they don't do autosaves enough. That's where the third secret is usually, but I already had it, so screw that. But, yeah, they don't autosave enough,
Damn it,
but,
where do you keep the bullets?
when they do, it's annoying as hell.
Yeah. Of course, before we can find the bullets.
So we got some time to get reacquainted.
But we best keep our voices down, darling.
So you
Oh,
never
God.
found family jewels?
That's like the worst red line in this level.
This is really just unnecessary.
You have found.
And of course, her hair looks like a hat.
Yeah.
You got an itch that needs scratching, boy? How about you let old Clyde take care of it?
I don't think it's ever implied that you ever zipped up, either.
Look, I don't know how I got through that without taking any damage at all. And of
Magic.
course, here's another autosave. Like, I'm leaving in the freezing, because screw that. I don't feel like cutting out, like, 5 frames or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And here's our first real sneaking section where we don't get bushes to make us invisible.
Yeah.
And this portion you cannot sneak, by the way. You get caught right there, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So I'm running Serpentine.
Not very well, obviously.
It's the game, not me.
Are you playing this with mouse and keyboard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember that first section, how fun it was? Let's do it while being shot at. And I actually did it right, though.
I do like the indicators. Whether
Yeah.
it indicates whether you're actually being hit or whether it's just fire incoming.
Yeah. And there's the
Here's
health
where I
packs.
never got past the game playing it on my own. Like, I think I finally got past this after like an hour of trying.
Yeah, it's one of these things is real bullshit. And there you see, by the way, why that ragdoll is fucking terrible.
Well, I like that they bothered to have a first-person body just so you can see yourself die.
There you have, by the way, one of the reasons why later on the LP during Billy levels, when I'm going to a jump, you'll probably just see me staring at the ground as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because you basically have to jump right from the edge of every piece of land. So, there's that. They don't give you nearly enough room to jump.
Yeah.
Or at least they don't forgive you at all. And here's where I prove that you cannot sneak through this.
Yeah. I like that you take more damage on this second run.
Yep. I don't know, the first time I think I just got lucky.
Probably. But yeah, I'm terrible, unequivocally at platformers. It doesn't matter what kind of controller I'm using, be it handheld or console pad or whatever. I don't have whatever neural processes is necessary to time it correctly, and I will always walk over the edge and jump.
By the way, I'd just like to point out, I did the exact same thing there.
Yeah.
Where I didn't take damage the first time when I fell, and the second time I did. It's like totally random. Or it might be a centimeter's difference.
Probably. It's like the falling in Battlefield 3. If you fall more than 5 feet, you die instantly.
And there you see me, I basically stare at the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, that grunting, that's gonna get really annoying in one level. I'm just gonna warn you guys now.
Yeah, I got stuck right here for a good while.
Probably at the next one.
Oh, yeah. No, this one.
Yeah, because it's really hard to figure out where you actually have to whip, and I even have trouble with it, and I saw it. And it never feels like I'm gonna make it. I'm even watching it here going, oh, please let me have made it.
Where did you regain your health?
They had a...
Oh, they had that bottle?
Yeah, health tonic, as I call it. I take the name from Red Dead Redemption.
Hey.
And loading.
It's all Greek to me.
You never played Red Dead Redemption?
No, I don't have an Xbox.
That wasn't on PC at all? I didn't know
Nope.
that.
I wish. I'd buy it in a heartbeat, even after the frickin' travesty that was G4 on TV. GTA 4.
I didn't like GTA 4 that much, to be honest. And I'm probably gonna get...
My opinions on video game story are really unpopular for a series of reasons, but I think GTA 4's story is just horrendous.
Yeah, I think I might get a lot of flack for this from people, but I don't really like a lot of Rockstar games that are really fucking popular.
Bully was quite good.
Bully, I didn't actually play that one, but in my
you should. Next time it's on sale on Steam.
In my freshman year of not high school, college. It wasn't out when I was in high school. We actually played through it over the course of a week, and I basically did nothing but sit in my room. But
Yeah.
that was basically it. And here we're sneaking past this guy, and secret number 4 is in one of these drawers usually, if I hadn't already gotten it.
But yeah, everyone... Jeez. I forgot about this guy.
He named his gun Lucy.
Yeah.
And I got stuck here, so I died very quickly.
Barrel's face. But, yeah, everyone should play Bully.
Bully was a pretty good game. I'd actually go as far as saying it might be the best Rockstar game I've ever seen.
I would kind of agree with that. I know LA Noire wasn't technically a Rockstar game for the most part.
It was
but,
Rockstar. It was made by Rockstar.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was published by Rockstar or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is.
Or maybe it was just another studio that did the facial tech. But LA Noire was okay. But no, Bully.
I had some fun.
Bully is probably the only Rockstar game I've really enjoyed.
My issue is, since like GTA San Andreas, it hasn't been that great.
Well,
but back to Call of Juarez.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Juarez.
Juarez.
Sarai.
Here we come to the end of the first level. Just because we're approaching the end, I had to bring it back to this.
Bet Mom's cooking dinner right now. Baking biscuits, making stew.
Okay, I want you to notice something. As we were approaching the house, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yep.
Now observed.
End of the level. That's it. Next video.
Alright.